Planet Alert, November 2018. I just watched the blue wave of a woman come to the foreground to have the energy in the United States government. Government has been dominating for a long time, and I think we have needed some soft feminine energy in a leadership role. Our election card had Venus conjunct the moon, female energy, and Libra, and both objects are opposing Uranus, the planet of light. Uranus was also in a perfect square to the north and the south node on 0 degrees Leo and Aquarius. The north node is now on 29 degrees Cancer, which is the degree of a daughter of the American Revolution. That means to me that many women who were connected to the government in the past are back in power. The sun was on 14 degrees Scorpio on election day, and that degree means the need to establish new lines of communication. The good news is that Uranus was in a perfect square to the north node on election day, which means women will now start to be heard more than they have been in the past. We are in the age of a woman, Virgo. My horoscope, which started on July 11, 1991, when we entered into the 60th sun in the Toltec Mexico calendar. No wonder so many women has been murdered, feminicide. Does it has anything to do with the age of woman? That was the day there was a total solar eclipse over Mexico City, and lots of UFOs appeared in the videos. The transition period into the 60th sun lasts from July 1991 to 2021. This transition period has been very hard for many people. The harmonic convergence in August of 1987 started many people on their journey inside so that they could start releasing their past and make way for the new energy. We are now in the transition period of our old government to a new government which starts in January of 2019. During this 2-month transition period, the energy will still be very chaotic because Uranus has gone back into Aries and will stay there until March of 2019. Uranus will again be doing a dance with Iris. Iris is the planet of chaos. She was first announced by astronomers on January 5, 2005, right after the tsunami happened in Southeast Asia. This is the power of the asteroid goddess. She has been activating one disaster right after another, and Uranus has been helping her because they have both been in Aries. Vesta, the very powerful fire goddess, was conjunct Pluto on November new moon card that has brought forth some very powerful fire energy that has been expressed in California. And here also where I am in Asia, Jupiter has also moved into the fire sign Sagittarius, where it will stay for 1 year. The first degrees of Sagittarius are expressed in Southern California up to about San Francisco. Thus, the fires started when Jupiter moved into Sagittarius, and they are very large because Jupiter is a huge planet. I received an email this month from one. I must confess for those who are losing their homes and some people are losing their lives. Please send light, prayers, or whatever you think will help to these people who are going through so many traumas. Yeah, Rahu and Ketu is in with Gemini and Sagittarius in transaction. In fact, I think it would be a good idea to send light all around our beautiful us, because there are so many earth changes that happen all over the world. We could also send light to Mother Earth because she's also going through much trauma, sure. We could tell her we love her and thank her for being our home. We experienced the solar eclipse on September 13, 2015, which was in the sign of Virgo. This was the beginning of the dark night of the soul for many of us. September 13, my birthday, because we entered a very dark period of time. The dark ones from the astral plane were sent down to earth to cause havoc for a period of 3.5 years, which will end in March of 1919. Oh, thanks God, I hope so. But then, how about Ketu and Rahu that will remain on for 2 years until 2020? Rahu and Ketu will be there, and once they are there in Sagittarius and Gemini, it may the chaos will not stop until it's all over, until 2020. The war that has been going on in the astral for a long time came to an end, and the dark ones fell to us to finish the war energy here on Earth. The dark ones were given total control, and we have had to witness this event for 3 years now. No wonder so much chaos, tragedies, earthquake, hurricane, typhoon, floods, people killing one another, sons and daughters killing their parents, especially their mother, men killing women non-stop, parents killing their children, killing grandparents. Is a hell, a total hell, and doing all kind of atrocities toward the children and animals. I do see a changing of the god with the blue wave of a woman who were elected to change the energy of the house to one of balance. That is a story. With Jupiter now in Sagittarius, we will see many more lawsuits, arrests, subpoenas, and court hearings. Sagittarius also rules the higher mind, schools, colleges, and religion. The Vatican will probably come to the forefront now because of all the accusations of sexual misconduct. The Sun is still in Scorpio right now, which rules sexual energy. On November 22, the Sun moves into Sagittarius, and the energy starts to change. The full moon also happens on November 22, and the moon will be conjunct Jupiter. This starts the energy of Sagittarius big time, and Jupiter will be in the sign for 1 year. There are other things that happens this month. Venus goes direct on November 16, and Mercury turns retrograde on that day. Mercury turns retrograde in Sagittarius, and this can bring up things from the past that needs to be settled, like old lawsuits or things on that order. This could either be personal issues or worldwide issues. The Mercury goes back into Scorpio again on December 1 and stays there until December 13, when it goes back into Sagittarius. I don't like these two zodiac, Scorpio and Sagittarius, just don't like. Another one I don't like, Leo and Cancer. This energy brings much confusion, change of plans, so please keep your cool when things do not go as planned, or your electronics go a little crazy. My computer was crazy yesterday, the 13. No, 13, yes, the 13. I think that President Donald Trump has to look at some issues from this past. Okay, I think The blue wave of women elect to the house. I was thinking Trump and very okay, I'm not talking about it. Well, so many people have no love, but they don't care. They still, well, but I agree that lack of love, lack of company, family do make us angry. But he do have his family, his children, his wife. Why don't he loves them? We have to love in order to be loved, and it's by giving that we receive. If he is kind towards his children and the wife, then he will get it all back to him. Well, that's all. So we needed to be calm and patient and surf with this high tide and bad tide caution, and not lose our mind and not give reins to maddening sea and to the dark forces. Amen. Yeah, I hope so. Everything gonna be alright in the end. Just hope so.